Hello, D. Martez here. It's Monday morning. That's right, Monday, June the 3rd, 2013. And welcome to D. Martez Presents COEDS. And I'm here with my crew, Shanna and Brian. No Angela. Angela's off today. But we have Tanisha and A.O. joining us on today's show. So if this is your first time watching COEDS, we give you entertainment news, the latest entertainment news, and our opinions, and you get lots of laughs here on the show. So here's what we have for you today. Tyler Perry, a petition has been started to remove Tyler from OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network. They want him gone. Also, director Spike Lee's dad has people in his neighborhood very upset with him, and we'll tell you why. And when's the best time to have sex? Well, morning sex has been ranked the best time to have sex, and we'll give you the positions that you should do in the morning to get it in. So all of that and more right here on COEDS. What do you think about that, you all?
Right.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
But let's first start with who Tanisha and A.O. are. Tanisha, you've been here before.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me back.
No problem. But people that may not know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and all that good stuff.
Okay. My name is Tanisha Craig, and I have lived in Baton Rouge since 2005. But I'm a singer and an actress in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, and she was Celie in The Color Purple.
Yes, she was
Celie.
fabulous.
Yeah, she did a great job. And you have a CD coming out this
I'm
summer?
working really hard this summer. I chose not to audition for the summer production with New Venture to finish my album, so I'm really excited about it. It should be out this August.
Yeah, that's awesome. She's a gospel singer. And we're
Yes.
talking about sex. Okay, and A.O., comedian A.O., tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Well, my name is A.O. I do stand-up comedy. Been doing it for about 8 years now, and I travel all over doing colleges and different venues or whatnot. So I enjoy making people laugh. So that's what I do.
Cool, and you have a website?
Yes, my website aoiscomedy.com. Check me out there. Instagram, Twitter, A.O. is comedy. So.
Yeah, A.O. is comedy.
Yes.
We know somebody else.
Comedy.
Ayo is funny.
Is it something that, because it seems relative to someone else who has, like the comedian is, like Tony King is funny, that brand, is it relative to that, or is it something that's similar?
Well, when you think about comedy and funny, comedy kind of takes the whole cake compared to this. You know what?
We're going to leave that alone. Yeah, we're just going to...
Ayo is funny and comedy.
And comedy.
Yeah, you seen me perform,
A.O. is absolutely hilarious. We actually
Yes,
got
he's
that
amazing.
opportunity.
No, we've seen him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
We've seen him
I
on
thank
stage.
you. Thank you. I
He was
appreciate
absolutely
it.
hilarious.
Amazing, yeah.
Yes, good job to A.O. Glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Monday. We want to first say happy birthday to Brian. Yeah, happy birthday. So we got like cupcakes and cake squares and red velvet. And Friday was Shanna's birthday,
Yes,
right?
it was.
Yes. Yes, Shanna had a great
You know
birthday.
what?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they'll eat up. I'm on a diet, so I'm not gonna eat. She's not. But let's first talk about morning sex. When's the best time to get it in? Now, according to a website, yourtango.com, morning sex is a good pick-me-up. Before you reach for that cup of coffee,
Hey.
try reaching for your mate. So do you all agree? Morning
Yes,
sex
I
is,
do.
Okay,
I
morning
do.
sex is the best sex.
It's the best part of waking up.
I thought there was
Okay,
soldiers in your cup.
No, it's actually penis in her guts. Too much? All right, same thing.
Okay, so yourtango.com gave some positions that you should do in the morning, and the first one is the reverse cowgirl. Yeah, men normally love this position. You have your man lay on his back, and you get on top and ride him almost into the sunset. Some would say, this really works, and it, could almost have you late for work. But it's the reverse cowgirl.
That is a great position. Me personally, I rather have it. If I'm having morning wood, just if she with it, cool. If she don't, I go to the bathroom. So it's her choice.
Wow.
Because that's the best time when I got the morning wood. If not, I
Look at his hand.
What is this?
What is okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through these positions. We're not going to elaborate on this subject matter. The next is missionary with legs on shoulders, and oral sex.
Boom.
Yeah, not really a sexual position, but you
Yes,
can
it
definitely perform this
I mean-
act in different positions. So oral sex.
This is
Yeah.
something that's really informational for virgins because I am, and I think that it's great.
Lord.
Very
Okay.
informative.
Okay. Wow. Director Spike Lee's dad is keeping the neighbors up with nightly jam sessions. No, he's not having sex. So Spike Lee's dad is jazz legend Bill Lee, and he's come under fire by his Brooklyn neighbors who claims that he's having jam sessions disturbing the peace. Now he's 84 years old, and they say he's constantly inviting a parade of musicians into his home, and they perform into like the wee hours of the morning. Now a neighbor has told the New York Post, "I can't live like this. It's all the time. If the music ended at 10 p.m., I could almost deal with it, but you never know when it's going to start nor stop." Now what's funny is that Spike Lee's dad says that he's sorry for offending anybody, but this is musical education
Okay.
for the children.
They
So
are
you-
cutting the arts, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so what do we think about this? I mean, 84 years old, like
Well,
jam
old,
session.
well, old people get up early anyway, so.
What I think is, I'm sorry. First off, I think that it's amazing that he's 84, being
Right.
that Spike Lee is 102, and
Right.
also,
Right.
also, why doesn't Spike Lee have his dad somewhere where he does not have to be around people? If
Like
you know his
on
daddy
land.
got to have the shed session.
Well, you know, some old people, no matter how
They
much
don't
money
wanna
their
move.
They
kids
wanna
have,
just-
they don't want to
But
move.
what I'm saying is, sir, if you are destructing and obstructing people's privacy and interrupting their peace, then you need to move to a wooded area.
Yeah, and there's already been 17, that's right, 17 complaints
Oh,
about
wow.
the noise levels.
Well,
So
he old.
just,
He's
yeah,
not
he
doing
won't
it.
do
Like
it.
he's stuck in his ways.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not gonna change.
Yeah, he's not changing at all. He's not. So about this petition to remove Tyler Perry from OWN. Now we have to talk about Tyler Perry. You know, tomorrow, Tuesday, his show, The Haves and the Have-Nots, the 3rd episode is going to kick off. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
Okay, did not?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay, so Tanisha, what did you think of the Haves and Have-Nots?
I think it's a soap opera type. I'm not really sure if that's what he was going for, but you could definitely see the storyline developing into a soap opera. I thought it was great. I mean, new faces, different scenarios. I think people probably going to tune in next week.
Of course.
So,
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
I like it. I mean, you know, if you're a soap opera fan like Young and the Restless,
Right.
Dallas, shows like that, this is definitely one for you.
I like porn.
Okay, what I feel is that I feel that Tyler Perry is very smart because there's a lot of stuff that he's done, but he hasn't done a soap opera, and
Right.
there is no African American soap opera, and it's a majority African American cast.
Right.
So I really do enjoy that. It's something new. I feel like the people who want to petition Tyler Perry to not be on network is probably trying to petition for Oprah not to make money because people are going to watch that.
It was
Yeah.
high ranking.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
it was
course.
the highest
It's Tyler
ranked.
Perry. You know the people going to watch that.
Yeah, well, the petition is on change.org, and they're calling for Oprah Winfrey to remove Tyler. Basically, they're saying his shows perpetuate stereotypes on the black community. They said Oprah is, you know, known for educating, empowering, uplifting people of all races to better themselves. But Tyler Perry is, you know, kind of tarnishing Oprah's legacy.
Nah.
Do we agree?
No, I don't.
There's
agree with that.
there's a difference between because stereotypes can be educational. I feel like every stereotype comes from a truth. It's all derived from the truth, and I feel like people need to be educated about every walk. And if you're not showing people the realism, because most of the stuff that's out, even though some things are stereotypical, cliche,
Right.
they are very
A
real.
lot of things.
Right.
And I feel like it's educational. It's just because you don't feel like it's educational. I'm sorry. You're an idiot. I don't.
Shanna, what do you think?
Okay.
Tyler Perry.
Well, honestly, I don't feel like he's feeding into the negative stereotype of African Americans. I actually think that he's doing a really good job of showing the varieties of different personalities, the different backgrounds, the different households and social environments that are all in the African American community. I mean, when you look at what was it, For Better or Worse? I mean, I know that Angela's character was, you know, kind of off the charts, but she was a business owner, and so was her husband as well.
Right.
On one of his other shows, I think Meet the Browns, one of the ladies is a doctor. I actually think he's doing a really good job of showing the varieties of different African Americans. But I do understand where people are coming from with the Medea characters and the Brown characters.
But those are really
make money,
and it's funny, and people will find anything. We can sit here all day.
Success.
That's right. And we'll find anything wrong.
Right.
Because there's so much good things you can say about Tyler Perry. I wish Tyler Perry would call me today and tell me.
And also as a performer and an actress as well, who's constantly auditioning and constantly going on.
That's right.
He's also providing jobs for African Americans in an industry that really does not smile upon us very well.
Exactly.
And doesn't give us roles that make us look good.
That's right.
Because for Cicely Tyson to be 145
and
still working.
Yes.
I just think that it's wonderful how Cicely Tyson can die and still be in movies.
Right.
I
find it interesting how I've always felt that the African American community, unfortunately, is the one minority that is constantly tearing each other down. We don't have many directors in the entertainment industry that own their own production company, have television shows, movies, and now this man has a soap opera and you're knocking him down and saying that he doesn't need to be on the Oprah Winfrey Network because he's perpetuating the stereotype of African Americans. Have a seat. He's black and he has his own production company.
Let's talk about if they do. You can petition him all you want to. I'm sure that he can just start his own network.
Okay.
The only reason why he's probably not is because Oprah is his friend.
Right. I thought his network that he owned was BET because he's been on that.
I thought he owned BET too.
And the truth is,
and he must have got the money in TBS as well.
Right.
Oh yes.
And the truth is, I actually saw an interview that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey did together recently. I think it was on Good Morning America, where he actually said that he was considering getting his own network.
Oh, yeah.
And Oprah Winfrey just told him to come along and be a
part of it. That was a smart move.
So he was considering it anyway.
Now, what's interesting that you said about black people being judgmental, and I know this is, well, not off the subject, but it's not one of the topics, but recently singer Miguel, you know, the one that drop kicked that girl.
Is she okay? Is she okay?
Well, she's suing. The girl is suing. So she's going to sue Miguel. Well, we knew that was coming.
She walked into that kick.
No, she was standing in the pit and Miguel leaped. I mean, you don't expect that.
Yeah,
like, seriously, you're at an award show and you're seeing somebody perform. Like, you don't expect them to fly off the stage.
That was a kaleidoscope dream.
Right, his album.
It's Mortal Kombat.
But speaking of him, recently he got on Twitter and he said that black people are the most judgmental people in the world.
Wait, is he black?
Well, he's black and Mexican.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Mexican descent. And that's what he said. He said black people are the most judgmental. Do we agree? Or we as black people too judgmental?
I honestly feel that he has a point. Because, like, we tend to, I kid you not, and it goes back to the point, when you're successful, people don't like it. And then they'll nitpick every little thing.
Wait.
Come on now. Like, let's be real.
Who said that the petitioners were black? Are they black?
Well,
I'm just saying overall, in general.
But I feel like, now, I'm sorry, y'all know that I am pro-African American. I feel like I've been judged by all types of people. I don't feel like African American people are the most judgmental people. I feel like people are just judgmental, period.
But Shanna, you said that you feel that African Americans are the most judgmental.
Within their own community.
Okay.
What, judging their own.
Right.
That's what I mean.
And then that's a problem.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah, because
Because
why
you
are we
would
so
wanna support
judgmental
yourself.
amongst ourselves?
Right,
Right,
we
exactly,
right.
yeah.
We say things all, and let's keep it all the way 100. We say things all the time, like, you know, black people don't ever show up on time, or take your money over to the white people because the black people aren't professional. But then when you're the one running the business, you're upset because people aren't coming to you.
What I will say is, I feel that we can say that we are the most judgmental people within our own race because we are not within another race. So we can't really say how judgmental they are within their own race.
Well, you look at Asian communities. And,
I don't know no Asian community.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you look at
LTK.
LTK.
You know what? They stopped accepting the hot food.
Oh, yeah.
So I know. That's
Man, so that means I
breaking
can
news.
get
That's the
some.
breaking
That's
news.
the breaking
But no,
LTK
I
is
just,
no
but
longer
no.
accepted.
Food stamps.
Food stamps. That
Wow.
means a person that works.
Hey, go to Best Boilers. Best
Well,
Boilers.
no, but
They
what
don't
I'm
accept
saying
food
is,
stamps.
but no, seriously, y'all. What I'm saying is, I feel like we just can't. We can't know if we're not
True.
within.
I
We
agree.
can be on the outside. You know, Asians get along. They
Mexicans
get along.
get
Because let
along.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I know people. I work with a lot of Caucasian people, and they feel like African American people will get together. And they will go against you. They don't feel like we're judgmental against each other. They feel like we get together and we will go against people. And that's what we do.
We do it when another race.
Because we shall
Okay,
do
so
something.
us.
Right.
That's when we get together.
Another race
But I mean, but
attacks us.
they're not inside, so we see what's going on inside. I just don't want. I don't ever want, because this is judgmental to say that we are judgmental on our own race.
Yeah.
I'm black, so I can judge.
Oh, so
My
now
own
you can.
race.
Okay, well, that's being
I'm
judgmental
black.
within the race. If it's a problem, then you're doing it.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Yeah, this is what you get here on COEDS. So, Ayo, do you have any like performances coming up or anything? You know, you do comedy. What's...
Right now, you can catch me at the Funny Bone locally if you're here in Louisiana.
Okay.
Like basically, I'm just on the road doing a lot of shows, doing a lot of auditions as well for a couple different venues.
And how long have you been doing comedy, or how long?
About 7 to 8 years. And you know, it's just off and on developing material, doing. It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Making people laugh is tough.
It's tough, yeah.
It's tough.
And I read that you call yourself a sexy comedian.
I kind of
Yeah, I do call myself.
You know what?
You know, I start working out because you know I feel health is important. You know, just shedding pounds and being on stage. I find myself, you know, it's a lot of women. Women like to laugh. Women like.
AO is funny.
Ayo is comedy.
It's comedy.
Ayo is sexy.
Comedy.
Yep.
Ayo
Hit me up
You just
on
said, oh, what
Twitter.
you-
Ayo is comedy. AO is IS comedy.
Ayo, are you gonna come back? Wait, what?
What's happening right now?
It's a young lady out there that
You know what?
Okay.
Ad.
And that's a wrap on that note.
I do wrap it up. Safe sex. Boom. Okay. That couldn't go? Okay.
Well, remember, you can watch COEDS every Monday right here on DMartez.com. We give you the latest in entertainment news and more. We'll see you next week. Thank you to Tanisha and AO.
Yes.
Wow,
Pleasure,
this has
pleasure.
been DMartez Presents COEDS.
All right.